What's up, YouTube Revolution? ZombfectedGaming 349 at your fingertips. We're going to be talking about today 5 ways Dying Light 2 can be scarier than Dying Light the original. Here we go. The reason why I have a Paris picture, an apocalyptic Paris picture, you'll find that out in a moment. So, shall we get started? Coming at number 5, we got more decomposed zombies. Shall the zombies in Dying Light 2 be more decomposed? And yeah, I gotta say they should be more decomposed. That will probably make the zombies more scary actually too. And also, what I'm also thinking would be really awesome too, part of the number 5, is zombie animals / zombie dogs / zombie cats. How scary would it be if you look up above the building on the rooftops and you see a freaking zombie cat looking at you with those freaking glowing green lights? That will be pretty freaking scary, guys. Coming at number 4, intelligent humans that invade your settlement. Look at this picture right here. I'm using a GTA 5 picture because it's kind of like a gang war sort of thing actually, maybe, because it's kind of like maybe like Rise's Men actually, like you have your own settlement and then there's these bandits that come up to your settlement or whatever. If they have a base building system or settlement building system in Dying Light 2, that'd be freaking awesome. So these intelligent humans that will invade your settlement, like they come in, they want to take your stuff, similar to what Negan does in The Walking Dead, and pretty much all that, and you fight them back actually, and that would be actually pretty scary actually too, like, because in the normal Dying Light game there was no enemies that came and invaded your settlements. That would have been really cool. So it's like, okay, you're just out scavenging for stuff, and then it says Brecken calls you on the radio from Dying Light 1, just say for example if this were to happen, it says Rise's thugs are attacking our tower, you're gonna have to come fend them off. That will make the game a little bit more scary and makes you feel a little bit more vulnerable. Coming at number 3, volatiles that are not stupid, like them when they fall off the tower or like fall off something. Like, volatiles are supposed to be smart actually. Like, don't get me wrong, volatiles are freaking scary in Dying Light 1, but they need to be a little bit scarier and more intelligent in Dying Light 2. For example, first Dying Light gameplay demo had the volatiles way more scary. Exactly, they were more scary like that actually, and it looked more like you were gonna get killed by them easier, so you have to freaking watch your back. But like when I played normal Dying Light, it's so easy to kill them, very easy. But if you play on the nightmare difficulty, maybe that's a little bit more realistic and stuff, but we need to feel a little bit more vulnerable. I still find the nightmare difficulty still pretty easy actually, and I'm like almost completely max ranked on Dying Light. I never cheated to get to the highest rank. I'm actually still over 150 something. I actually don't cheat in that game. Sorry to you cheaters. I'm not pointing at you cheaters like that you guys like to get to the ranks because you like to do those level up glitches. But I gotta say, these volatiles need to be a little bit more scarier, just like back then. Don't get me wrong, of course, Dying Light's such a fucking great game, guys. Now coming at number 2, this one's an interesting one, guys. The tone of the game, the cults, the cannibalism, the more Mortal Kombat like gore combat type of killing actually, like when you break their arms, rip their arms off and freaking, or you grab a knife, you stab them in the eye. If you're wondering why there's a freaking purge on there, I want it to be like kind of like okay, like the cults of course and stuff. They get other survivors and stuff and they'll freaking torture them, maybe by putting them on a car and driving them around, like torturing them by tying them up and running zombies over and making their blood go all over them. That sounds pretty gory and actually like very dark toned actually. And it says, also, I would like also for more racism, actually. For example, the KKK, but it's actually blacks getting the revenge on the white. And the type of human fighting similar to the Purge. That's what I was talking about, yeah. Plus, for example, also too, will be really scary too as of a cult. It would be an example of the Walking Dead comics. The Whisperers. The guys that wear zombie skins to make themselves look like zombies, but they're actually not zombies, they're actually people. That would be pretty scary. You mistaken them for a zombie, and they're actually a human. That would be really cool. Plus, the GRE needs to come back as villains. Yep, the freaking GRE. It is the government. They are very scary in a zombie apocalypse situation. And for example, military getting deployed from USA and from China, from both armies. Yeah, both armies are very strong and very well equipped. For example, freaking juggernauts. That would be pretty scary, actually. Alright, last but not least, the chemical warfare. But this is still part of the tone, actually. Chemical warfare being brought into the mix of the story of Dying Light 2. Imagine how dark the story will be with that. So that was pretty cool. Alright, now at number 1. My opinion. And this is the location. My opinion, location, Paris. Reasons Paris is an awesome place for Dying Light 2 and why it's number 1 scary is because we got the Eiffel Tower, which will be a hell of a tower to climb. And also Dying Light being a game about parkour, traversing the environment from scary heights that will make up for some really scary moments in Dying Light 2. Plus, the city will definitely look dark, actually. And what I mean by dark is as in like it's because it's not a tropical place like Haran. Haran is more of that lighter place, the tropical place, and of course Paris is colder, so at times it can be winter there, and when it's the winter it's darker. And also what I mean by dark also too is that they're going to add some sort of chemical warfare sort of thing, actually, that will make it look very dark also too, like there's something like that that says that. Alright, here we go. For example, the game that includes Paris is called Modern Warfare 3, and the zombie game Killing Floor 2. Back in Modern Warfare 3, World War 3 is happening and chemical attacks are all over Paris.
Any station, this is ODA 5905. All civilians at the Louvre are dead. Requesting decon units and medevac.
5905, this is Overlord Actual. Negative. All U.S. forces in Paris are engaged. Triage the civilians and move your team upwind of the plume.
This area is still dirty from the chemical attack. Keep your masks on. Truck around the deck and moving.
Roger. I'll meet you at the LZ in 1 hour. Good luck.
And just that tone of violence and chaos brings a bit of horror thrill down my spine. And not only it, also Paris underground catacombs is like a cemetery that is pretty much underground.
How many bodies do you think are buried down here? Don't know. Let's make sure we don't join them.
And with Dying Light 2 having the Paris catacombs, volatiles, and some new types of zombies and monsters could be lurking down there. Not only that ghostly sound of demonic type of voices. Yeah, I would like to hear that. Ghostly demonic voices and stuff down there. For example, the Dying Light the following had you a quest where you go to a volatile nest and a volatile was talking saying, "Kill me," which was really scary. So that was 5 things about Dying Light 2. What I think Dying Light 2 should be, actually, what will make it more scary and like stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Like with it being in Paris, I like Paris. It's a really cool city, especially climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Holy crap, that would be a huge place to climb up. Look how freaking high up they are. I think it would be really awesome if they added base jumping into Dying Light 2, actually, because with the Eiffel Tower being up there, it's pretty big, and also Kyle Crane from Dying Light the original, he parachuted in. That was a base jump. So yeah, that makes sense. This is ZombfectedGaming 349 signing off. Subscribe for Dying Light content. See you later. One more thing. Good night and good luck.